Streaming. All right, we're live now. All right, there we go. Guys, we are now live on YouTube. We are now live on TikTok. Let's go ahead and get the day started. Let's get rolling. As you guys know, it's getting later in the week, but we still have plenty of stocks that are looking to rip and run. And right now, my favorite is NRSN. Currently gapping up from the close yesterday at 274, gapping up $2 all the way up to 483 at the high. Now we're pulling back. I do think we're going to come back and retest VWAP here, possibly this trend line. Would be looking for a downtrend break for room back up to that previous high at $5. I do have a feeling that this is going to crack $5, possibly go all the way up to $6 today for NRSN. And I'm going to be playing that because of this downtrend break, as well as we have good news, supports combined drug potential to treat Alzheimer's, as well as we have very, very good volume. If we go ahead and look, give me one sec. I can't really do much, actually. If we actually look at the float, we can see that NRSN has 6 million in float, so it hits our float criteria, very low float, also with 4x relative volume today. So I do think NRSN does have the potential to be moving today. I want to see this hold, and I want to see this go up to 650 potentially. First target after, if we break that high, is going to be 517, and then after that it's going to be $6. So with NRSN, that's one of my top stocks to watch. We also have REVB. Now REVB closed yesterday at 63 cents, ripped up and hit $1.95 from 63, now sitting at 142, up 130% on the day so far. I really do like REVB. We have the average volume is 500,000, but today's volume is 12 million. So it's like a 24x around then. With 10 million in float, this thing can move, hits the volume criteria, hits the float criteria, hits the gappers criteria. Now, what's the catalyst that's moving this? I don't see any catalyst. It was moving yesterday, but I'm not really seeing anything that's like crazy news for REVB. So let's go ahead and look at Yahoo Finance and see Yahoo Finance REVB. We can see last month, 17 days ago, no news. What about 5 months ago? Nothing. What about press releases? Nothing. So I don't see anything on Yahoo Finance. So, but I do like REVB for the price action. We also have ASPN. ASPN was gapping up, closed at 843 yesterday, hit a high of 1391, and we are pulling back, possibly setting up for a downtrend break here. Again, I'm not as convinced for ASPN. I don't know, for some reason, just the price action doesn't look as good. But ASPN does have good volume around a 3x relative volume, maybe a little bit more than that, with 28 million in float. So that is a medium float, lower float. So hits the float criteria, hits the relative volume. What about the news? Shares recoup losses after offerings. So, I mean, nothing crazy. Not to proceed with congruent public offerings. So we don't have crazy good news on any stocks at the moment, but we do have volume on a lot of these stocks, and we do have a lot of momentum. So we do have RPID. So what's going on with RPID? It is moving up, doesn't have the volume that I want, and it is choppy. So I'm going to stay out of it at the moment. I want to finally look at Mark. Mark closed yesterday at 40 cents, hit a high of 80 cents, and is pulling back now at 50 cents. So in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of Mark. We can see Mark is up almost 30%. With 93 million in float, just a little bit too high in my opinion. We're around a 10x relative volume, so just under a 10x relative volume. So Mark has very good volume. Don't see any news, and I mean, yeah, not a huge fan of any of these. We can see the short float on Mark is 11.9%, and that's from these scanners. Let's go and look at FinViz at Mark. How are you guys doing? Thank you for stopping in. If you guys could like the stream as well, go ahead and post up any tickers you want to look at and give you any predictions. Not in predictions, just if you want. If you do, get all the tickers done before market open in 9 minutes, because I won't have time to look at your ticker, look at your request. We also have a short float on FinViz of 12.6%. So not necessarily the high float or the short float interest that we want. If it is going to be a short squeeze, for a short squeeze, I usually like to see at least 20% short float. So right now, my top stock is NRSN. Not really a huge fan of anything. What are you looking at today? So right now, I can read off. I'm gonna go ahead and read off my watch list. But if you don't get it, it's on my Twitter. I post my watch list every morning on Twitter. So right now, what I'm looking at is NRSN, REVB, ASPN, and Mark. If you guys want this, my Twitter link is in my bio. So go to the bio. I'm gonna go ahead and watch lists. We'll update it. Right now, I'm only looking at 4 stocks: NRSN, REVB, ASPN, and Mark. So that's what we're watching at the moment. Again, that could change. Nothing's really popping off. Nothing's really moving. Enough the people think people are they are moving. Stocks are moving. What do you look? Trying to find stocks for the day. I don't use FinViz. I'm inside of Alpha Day Trading, which is this monitor here. You can see our group chat, the live stream. Josh is currently going over a formation right now. But we have inside the chat, there's these scanners that Alpha Day Trading pays for, so I use those scanners. Scanners are $2,400. Shows me real-time data. So that's what I look for, and that's what I use. And you can see the scanners here. These scanners. Alpha Day Trading is worth it then. Yes, 100% Alpha Day Trading is worth it. If you are literally just looking for the scanners, you can save money by going with Alpha Day Trading if you're looking to buy those scanners. Might be a good day to short a few, yeah, depending on what stock you pick. So, yeah, and if you guys are interested in joining Alpha Day Trading, go to the link in my bio. I am affiliated with them. So is it worth buying Bitcoin at this current price? 100%. It could go lower. I'm not saying it's the bottom. I'm just saying that the Bitcoin is under 20,000. Let's see what the price is right now. Go ahead and because I mean, if you can get Bitcoin under 20,000, that's a steal. It's at 19.1 right now. Bitcoin is. Snow and crowd. Let's go and look. Snow, we could be seeing a 920 EMA squeeze over the 50 SMA, possibly room. I mean, if we break that, we're probably gonna break 160 on Snow. Next target would be 180. So if you break 160 and have volume going over 160, you're gonna go to 180. If you don't, you're gonna come down and fill a gap at 127 for Snow. What about crowd? Crowd, I do think we have some bullish. A couple of days of bullish, maybe next week we're going to see it come back and retest come back and see it retest 180 to 185, break over 190, room up to 200 and 207. 200 is a psychological support or psychological resistance level, as well as the 200 SMA is at 207 right now. So we have to see what's going on there. Right now we aren't really seeing anything pop off, anything crazy. Do you think it'll happen to UST? A bunch of FUD on it. Yeah, I think plenty of things will happen to UST. But hey, if UST goes to 30 cents, Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000. for sure. Because whatever Bitcoin you're 100,000 relative to UST, take it against USDC, Bitcoin will stay the same. Just like USDT. I'm not too sure. The Terra Luna, the stablecoin, when that actually was depegging and going to zero, Bitcoin was absolutely pumping. The Bitcoin that was correlated with that stablecoin. That stablecoin loses value, Bitcoin will rise. Bullish or bearish today? I'm bullish because I'm trading stocks that have good news, good volume. So I'm going along. That Bitcoin drop over the past 9 hours has been entertaining to watch. Yes, it has. Buy more, buy more. Buying Bitcoin at the current price, yes, might be good in a shorter few. Yep. Alpha day trading is definitely worth it. All right, guys, we have 3 minutes left till market open, and let's go ahead and get this party on the road. We got a nice double bottom. We hit the low there on NRSN. Want to see this continue. I'm not really seeing anything new on our scanner, so we'll have to see what happens when we get our high day momentum scanner up and running. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go over some rules and just concepts that I like to just say before every trading session. I am consistent. You have to believe you are consistent. You have to have consistent habits. So I am consistent. You are consistent. You got to become consistent in the market with your habits inside of the market. But you also have to remember that everything is random. So you have no idea where that stock is going to go. And that is why scaling in and scaling out is such a good idea. So never risk more than 3%. And you can do this by just having a tighter stop loss, or scaling in with your position. You can let it breathe a little bit. But always use a hard stop and cash is the position. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. Always have consistent position sizes, and you will have losing streaks. So manage your risk appropriately. And you have no idea when you're going to lose. You have no idea when you're going to win. But you know that your strategy is going to work in the long term. And trading is a business. Take every trade seriously because it will be in your logbook. It is going to be in the history of your business. So only trade strong trends. And I will see you guys. Well, not see you guys. Let's go ahead and get this going. This possibly could be looking for a washout long here. All right, let's see. I can't risk more than 20 cents here. I don't want to risk more than 20 cents. Possibly looking for the washout long to look to break above the previous high. And RSN as well for me. I want to see this kind of pull back before it continues to break. We have REVB as well looking to break. How many shares can I take here? Bro, about a bunch of, probably, depending on all trades. I've actually been on a 9-day green streak, but good try. So let's see if we can make this the 10th day. Let's see. An RSN and RAVB. Oh, here we go, possibly from REVB and NRSN. Let's see NRSN. I really think we're going to see NRSN possibly continue to move here. I don't want to catch the parabolic move. I mean, I do want to catch the parabolic move, but I'm not going to be looking for the parabolic move. Because if you're looking for that move, how likely does that happen? You want to look for base hits. That's the real key to day trading. You want to look for base hits. All right, let's see this. Let's see REVB start to pull back, start to gain some traction, see some support from other buyers, and then let's see it absolutely squeeze. NRSN as well, looking to possibly just squeeze. I'm sitting on my hands at the moment. I want to take strong trends that I have that I'm confident in, and right now I just haven't seen that. Possibly, yeah, possibly NRSN breaking the downtrend. Let's see it happen. I don't like this. I don't like the decreasing volume. It very well could just rip to the upside and run. I'm not going to trust it though. I don't know. Reddit market open, I mean, we have news, we have volume, but I still want to make sure that it's going to break out. That's what I'm talking. That's what I was afraid of. Right there, that nice flush below, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe that was just a build more liquidity. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my bars here. Let's see what happens. Small wins too. They do add up. Small wins do add up. Who cares if you did? Why do you care? Yeah. Thank you. Let's go, let's do this. Gotta love small wins. They do, small wins add up. That's key to trading, is smaller wins. Then when you get those big winners, those totally knock out your losses. So you're really, I'm actually, hold on, my focus is going to REVB. Let's see a pullback here. I'm gonna be looking for a nice move all the way up. First target is at 175 and then move up to 195. It's not wanting to slow down here. We're at a halt level right now. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see if we can get up into this area and see if we can get halted here. If we can get halted to the upside, I would be looking for this to continue. We're not seeing that buying pressure. Really, it doesn't look like we are going to get halted. Halt level still at 165, so anything can happen, but let's see if it starts squeezing up into this area. 166. Let's see if I can get in for the haul at 168. Man, I couldn't get in. I wasn't able to get in on our REVB. So let's see what happens here. Man, what a trade from REVB of that nice strong push, increasing volume, pullback to the 9 EMA and VWAP, and then a nice strong push of almost 20 cents. Now 20 cents for this stock is 13%, so that was a great trade if you did take REVB. So I am going to be watching this out of a halt. REVB was halted at 9:34.25. We're going to be live at 9:39.25. So we got around 4 minutes here. In RSN, let's see if this can actually start to hold. There was a nice bounce off the trend line. We weren't ready to pick it up, but let's see if we can start to break. I think in RSN still has a lot of room to the upside today. So again, we are only 5 minutes into the market. You don't have to trade. So sometimes cash is a position. Thank you so follow. Again, let's go ahead and get 1,000 likes. I know we can. We're at 60 in the stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. And if you're interested in learning, again, you can stop in the live stream to ask me any questions. I will not hold back. But if you also want to learn, you can head over to Alpha Day Trading, and they have everything that you learn. They have over 100-something hours of video lessons where you can get access to, surrounded by traders who are making thousands a day. Like, everybody is so encouraging. Everybody wants you to just succeed. So even small winners, we have people in chat posting 20 bucks a day, 30 bucks a day. Consistent. It's small wins. They don't have a lot of money, but they're doing this for a hobby. So if you guys are interested, go to the link in my bio and hit Alpha Day Trading. It's the first link, and I think you guys get 100% profit from it. Never profit from it. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to make profits 100%. I'm saying the value there is 100%. There's free videos there too. You can get I think there's 10 free lessons that you guys can get access to. Go ahead and hit the link in my bio if you want free lessons. And thank you guys. We just hit 500 likes. Let's get to 1,000. We're on the way there. And let's go ahead and watch in RSN here. Yep. Okay. So how am I looking to trade REVB? So. All right, so I'm looking to take around 400 shares. So I'm looking for I'm looking to risk less than 10%, or excuse me, less than 10 cents. But I would be looking to gain around 20 ideally. If we break over 172, we don't have much resistance until that high at 195. Now I do think we're going to hit that today, but I don't think we're going to hold it. I don't think we're going to be able to see that buyers absolutely explode over that level. Now, why do I think this? We look back, we can see that 195, we pushed all the way up into this area and then immediately got flushed out. There's sellers, they got met with sellers. So guys, I think right now we have around a minute left until REVB gets unhalted. Let's see what happens here. So let's see what happens. I mean, possibly looking for a double bottom and to break this trend line, possibly room up to 460. Room up to 460. Right now, that's around 60 cents away, so I'm going to be looking possibly. I mean, I might be getting ready to take 2 trades at once, manage 2 trades, and if I can, that would be awesome. So we're going to see what happens here. You place it and then place your stops and then let it be. All right, and we should be live in 25 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to go for 450, going with 450 shares. Let's go ahead and see where this is going to be unhalted. We have 15 seconds left. My stops, or my entry is going right at 170. We're going to see what happens. I might just click join market if we do get down lower. But let's see it get unhalted now. We're live. Didn't gap up, didn't gap down. Not going to be minded. That would have been a great entry off 170 there. That would have been a great entry. It looks like we could be squeezing up more into a halt. We're squeezing up into another halt. Let's try to get in. I'm in. Minute 183. I sold some there. Didn't want to take that loss. I got out. It was started to stack, and I got out for a quick loss. Quick loss, no biggie. Had to take that small loss. Oh my gosh! And if I didn't sell, I would be up. If I didn't sell, I would be up. That's crazy. It looked like it was going for a halt, but it just didn't get halted. I think I am done. This stock's done. Let's go to NRSP. Let's see a nice. Oh man, I might have entered a little bit too early. I'm in at 130 with 130 shares for the break of this downtrend. I'm in at 404. Stops are at 380. Let's see this start to break this downtrend here. In on NRSN for in RSN for the downtrend break. Let's see very light volume, and I want to see a I want to see a nice. I want to see a push up over this area. I don't like that we're flipping like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I might have to cut it here, guys. Two bad trades. Let's let it breathe just a little bit more. 375. It does look like it's probably gonna be done here. I bought a little bit too prematurely, but again, I'm gonna let this kind of play out. If we break over 395, my stop's going at 381. No, we're breaking. We're breaking, coming lower for sure. Let's see what happens. We have a nice pivot low, but I don't like that we close back below. Not a huge fan of that. I think that's going to show more pressure to the downside than anything else, unless we get a massive, just random pump here. So let's see really what happens. Come on, I know you want to crack even higher. Don't crack that. Nice, nice. Let's see a nice strong washout and push up higher. See a nice push up higher. There's not a lot of volume on this candle. If we can see a nice strong close, a nice push up to 394. That's not really what's happening. That's not what we're seeing. Let's see it continue to push up higher. Might have been a little bit too antsy on both of these trades, but I think REVB, I shouldn't have taken my watch off there. I shouldn't have. Woo. See a nice push over 391. There's a nice push over 380. Let's see it continue to hold this. Let's see it continue to push and hold. I want to see it continue to push and hold here. There's the push. Let's see volume start to come in over 390. Let's see volume start to come in over 390. There it is. There's the push. Let's see a little bit more volume on the break here. Let's see some more volume come through. I think we're starting to gear up for the break. We have a double bottom, break of this downtrend possibly, room up to 450. We are seeing some volume start to come in. Let's see if this volume can continue to push us out of this downtrend. Stops are now at 380. Oh, do not. My entry is 404. My stop has to be at 180. Took a bigger loss than what I should have. Much bigger loss, losing 24 cents on 130 if I do take a loss. I mean, 31, that's not terrible. Pretty small size. And I'll start to move my stops up. I want to see this up at 45, so 50. I can't read that. Thank you guys for the likes. We have 3,000 likes. It's another short day. Not too sure I'm going long on penny stocks. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you guys are interested in learning, go ahead and head over to the link in my bio and go to Alpha Day Trading. Come on, let's see a pop here. Let's see a pop. It doesn't. I don't think we are going to. I think we're about to crack. And I'm stopped out. There it is. And it looks like we're probably going to push up and get, my stop really should have been at 375, but all good. Wow, guys, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I should have my stops at just a little bit more, a little bit farther. Because look at this push. Now we're gonna get the washout. Now, not the washout. Now we're gonna get the push from NRSN. But they just wanted to push it out to wash me out, to liquidate me. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It's not the best setup on the 5-minute either. I really don't know. I really also shouldn't have held this through. That's why I took a fat loss on that position. Not really, only 30, not a fat loss. And there's the pop, there's the squeeze. Probably they just wanted to liquidate me at 308. So they just wanted to liquidate me, which is so unfortunate. And I was in at 404. So let's see if it starts to, literally came down, washed out to the penny, and then it's about to break here. So my stops were just a little bit too tight, got stopped out. Let's see the volume. The volume's going to start coming in now. But it's not. Yeah, look at that flip. Look at that flip. That's it's. Well, I am done for the day. Minus 54.12. All right, do you trade stocks? Yes, I do trade stocks. I just got done for the day. I'm down $50. 54 actually. So Ended my 9-day win streak, which is okay. It's okay. I'm kind of glad I got that over with. You know, it kind of sucks winning like that, because then you make trades to kind of continue to make the win streak, and that's not how you're supposed to trade. You're supposed to trade your strategy, not to keep a win streak. I was looking for a halt from RVB after the first halt. All right, guys. I'm actually going to. Oh, good morning, good morning, bro. Thank you for coming in. I totally didn't see that. I am done for the day. I am down a whopping $54. Nothing crazy. So I will see you guys bright and early. Monday morning? No, Tuesday morning. Monday is a holiday, so enjoy your 3-day weekend. Oh wait, no, today's Thursday. We do have tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning inside of chat. So thank you so much, and later.